Have you ever seen someone recreate a real Airbnb in bloxburg? Probably yeah, probably not, but if you haven't, today I'm gonna be recreating a real Airbnb in bloxburg. This is sadly not a sponsor, please Airbnb sponsor me. I found this really amazing farmhouse that literally has a furnished silo, I don't even know how you pronounce that word. But as you can see, I think it was like a little, I don't know, like a barn that they turned into a house. This is the back, questionable. Look at the interior, it looks so clean and nice, but it sadly doesn't show us like an interior floor plan. And look at this, look at that vaulted part. We're obviously not gonna be able to do it because of bloxburg. I mean, we can maybe pull something off like this. I don't know, we're gonna try and do our best, maybe not to recreate the same floor plan, but to make something similar or use like similar furniture and stuff. So I think what's gonna help us define a little bit better the space will be to build the silo first. Silo, how do you pronounce that word? That's crazy. And since we don't have like rounded walls, I'm gonna do a little hexagon. And I think we can add this fence just to give it a little bit more detail. I just don't know if it's too much. Okay, it is too much. That looks kind of ugly. But I think I'm just gonna leave it like this because we don't have anything similar to that. And what we need to do is build our windows. They're not too big. They may be a little bit bigger than this though. I think this side has also some windows. I don't even know what this silo is gonna be. I think it's gonna be like a bedroom or something. Oh, maybe an office space would be cool. Or like a lofted bedroom. I don't know, we'll see, but we definitely gotta turn that silo into something iconic. Also, apparently the floor in this part of the house is a little bit taller than the original one. So I'm gonna make kind of like a deck. The cool part about this Airbnb is that all the window placement is so easy. And I think this part is actually, oh yeah, it's kind of like 2 by 2 because we have windows both on this wall and this one. Yeah, and they're like cornered, right? Yeah, this is supposed to be like half wall and an entire wall. But since we don't have that kind of measurements on bloxburg, we cannot sadly do that. Or maybe I could make these windows a tiny bit bigger. I feel like it deserves it though. It's the only part of the house that is sticking out like this, so it is probably for the best because we can put like a really cute dining table or the actual living room in here. Okay, now there's also a bit of a bump out here, but this is supposed to be floating. This is not supposed to be a wall that has been built from the floor. Again, I'm gonna leave it like this. Oh, and I think, you know what? I think this is actually the window from the kitchen. Because from what I can remember in the beginning of the video, I showed you like a picture of the kitchen. So I think this is a space for it. There's also kind of like a deck over here. Oh yeah, I think it all makes sense now. I think it's kind of making sense. We can have the bedrooms over here and the kitchen here with the living room. Do you remember the back part? It is literally this. I'm sorry, y'all know I'm going into a rampage about things that are not available in bloxburg. But I wish we had like windows that we can place on top of these roofs. Windows that were fake, it literally doesn't matter if they work or not. But I wish we had something like that because we gotta either build them ourselves, and they're a little bit difficult to build kind of realistic windows on this type of roofs, or use these vents, but they're vents, they're not windows. So I wish we had something like that. It would be really helpful. It would be really helpful for bloxburg builders. Now there's also kind of like I don't even know how to call it, like a bridge. I struggle a lot with English words. But yeah, this is kind of like a bridge that is connecting between both of the buildings, the silo and the actual house. Now where is the entryway? Like the actual entry? I think there's no entryway. Okay, and on the back, as y'all can see, ton of windows. They're kind of custom. So I think we can pull something like that off. I don't think I got the size right, but anyways. Oh, and have y'all ever seen Shrek? I think a lot of you know who Shrek is. If you don't know, if it's this animated movie about... Oh my god, I don't even have to tell you what it is about. You probably know. But Shrek's hut, like the little house Shrek has, it's available on Airbnb. Y'all should see it. So realistic, it looks exactly like the movie. Now, I think I got the proportions a little bit off. Or either the windows are too close or I got the proportions off. Because as you can see in the picture, the windows are a little bit separated from each other. Can't I place it over here? I want to place it, I mean right there, but I want to fix the height of it. I sadly cannot. So let's just leave it like that. Oh, I didn't notice that, but there's actually a terrace over here. Oh my god, am I gonna have to delete my windows? I'm just gonna do it one, because the house is already so tiny from the inside that if I do a too wide terrace over here, we're just gonna have like a 2-block wide hallway over here. I don't know for what. Well, let me just do it a little bit. And this is the little railing they're using. It's exactly the same one. I'm gonna link down the Airbnb if you want to see it in person. I mean, in the page, not in person. They're also using a tool like this. Oh my god, I love how we have every single item that they're using in this Airbnb. Oh, you guys, but there's supposed to be a door here. Well, maybe I'm gonna move the door around. I just wish this pillar was in here, but the wall itself is too small anyways because of these pillars and the windows and this little terrace that we did over here. Yeah, and there's already one door over here, so I don't think we need another one for the kitchen. It would be kind of like a waste of space. We can still have these beautiful windows. Maybe we can do like a bench or a really cute dining table in front of them. We have this metal texture. I just don't know if it's the right choice because it doesn't look like the image that much. But I mean, it's not bad. I just noticed the house has these sidings or structurals on the wall that actually struggled a bit with them on my last video, I think it was. So we're gonna have to struggle again with those. And for the whole house, it's gigantic. Can I do it on just the front for the thumbnail? I'm sorry if I mispronounce that word, but I genuinely do not know how they're called. What I mean is putting these things on the wall. Like, it's so annoying because then they're kind of tilted, as you can see. Oh, why? And as you can see, they're barely noticeable. How do people do this? Because I always see bloxburg houses with these kind of detail and you can see them. You can actually see them. I never get them right. Never. I don't know if it's about the color or structural piece that I'm using. I don't have idea. Okay, last but not least, we need to add some lamps and lights all around this house, but I don't even know what kind of lamps they're using. Now, I haven't figured out what I want to do with the silo yet because it is gigantic. It is 3 floors. And I was also thinking this door right here may be the entry one. Okay, I think we're done on the outside. I'm gonna have the trees and the landscape once I finish with this house because originally it has no landscape. It has a little bit of it surrounding the whole house, but well, it's not a little bit, it's a lot. So let me just work on the inside now, which is free for us to do it because we don't have any pictures that is showing the actual layout. But I'm gonna try and make it as accurate as possible. A few moments later, I told you that there was this window that is probably most likely the window of the kitchen. So all this area right here will be the kitchen. We're gonna have a little bit of an island. Also, the good part is that everything is white, so we don't have to struggle with colors. The countertops are kind of this color, but the countertops on the original house are a little bit reflective. They reflect light. We don't have any texture that works like that in bloxburg, so we're gonna go with our all plain plastic texture. Oof, the colors they're using on the house do not work here in bloxburg. These chairs are supposed to be a little bit, they're kind of like this color more or less. Oh my god, then they have a ton of plants here in the back. How am I gonna do that? There's barely any space for them. I'm just gonna do these 3. There's also 2 plants on both of these sides, but let's just do these 3. There are a lot. In the original house, there's also a ladder. Well, it's not like a ladder. It's a spiral staircase. Looks something like... where is it? This one. Yeah, looks something similar. And I think it will work in this house. Oh my god, there is actually enough space for 2 bedrooms, but this little hallway is making things really difficult. Okay, maybe this can be 1 bedroom. Oh my god, look at the windows on this one. Maybe both of the doors can be like this. It looks ugly, I know it. What is this? But it's our best bet maybe. I know a lot of y'all would figure out how to do a better floor plan, but the good part, look at this bedroom. It's gonna have all these windows. And actually, I was thinking about just closing off that wall so we can put the bed on this side of the bedroom, so it is gonna be facing all of these windows. Oh, what if we turn this silo into the living room? Then we can have the really big fireplace and stuff. And this is supposed to be a vacation home, so you're probably not gonna come here and watch TV. I know y'all are gonna hate me for this, but I'm not gonna use this. It's not gonna be functional in my house, at least. I'm gonna have a window because what I want to do in this silo is basically make it to like double heighted or 2 floors like this. And if we have a door over here, then obviously it's gonna ruin our whole concept. Because where would this door lead? Probably to your dad. So yeah, I'm gonna turn this. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this silo basically into the living room. Maybe you can have a cute fireplace, maybe a couch with a blanket. I don't know, but it's gonna be cute. Oh, and this can work so good as a breakfast nook. Oh my god, I almost forget about the fridge, y'all. What the hell are we gonna do for the rest of this space? There's barely any space for a couch. Maybe a seating area. It would be to have one, maybe like a little armchair in this corner all by itself, all alone. Oh, you know what? We could have some pictures on this wall because it's kind of plain and it's the first wall you see when you enter. And then we can take advantage of this little nook and turn it into, I don't know, like an office space. Oh my god, hopefully it looks cute. I don't know. I'm between doing it or not. But I mean, I don't see why not. It's kind of hidden. You can barely see it, to be honest. So let's just put it right there and put a little carpet just so we outline a little bit better kind of like the space for it. Can somebody explain to me why am I having so much fun in this video? It's already like 2 hours. Well, not 2 hours, but kind of like an hour and a half. A long time for a video. Like, I usually do not take this long to record any video. I don't know, I think it's something about recreating real life houses, probably that you need to put a lot of attention to every single detail. Obviously it's not my case because the interior is so different from, but I'm also trying to kind of like use the same, maybe the same colors or the same furniture, so I'm coming back and forth to the Airbnb page trying to get it right, you know. So I think that's why this video is taking so long. Houston, we have a problem. We have no bathrooms in this house. Maybe, I don't know, because these windows are literally the windows in the front, so I don't know if I'm gonna turn this space into a bathroom. I mean, it probably is. It's a vacation home. Imagine showering in front of these gigantic windows. Nah, I'm just kidding, but it would be kind of a good idea. At least here in Bloxburg, you could add maybe some landscape here and the views would kind of work with this bathroom. Oh, wait. Okay, and this is officially the worst layout or the weirdest layout I've ever done in a bathroom. But it works, it kind of works, especially the bathtub. Okay, so maybe I forgot to record how I decorated both of the bedrooms. But anyways, it's done. This house is done. I'm really proud of this house. I love the shape. I love the concept of having kind of like this silo. I love this Airbnb really, and I love also this kind of side deck, which you can decorate with a table or couches, I don't know. You could actually make kind of like a more official entryway because as you can see, it's all the way on this and there's no path leading to it. Yeah, here on the left, I turned the silo into a bedroom. You could easily turn it into a living room because there's actually no living room in this house. But yeah, this is kind of like a more private bedroom. I love this. I actually love the windows and stuff. And this is the actual house. We have an office space down here. This door leads into our patio. And then we have this whole open concept kitchen and the dining table, which also works as a breakfast nook. Here's a little armchair. And if we go upstairs, we have another sitting area with some tables and decorations. And both of these doors, this one leads into the guest bedroom with the windows that I love how they look, honestly. And we have the bathroom with the bathtub right here in the corner with the views. Just look at that. Yeah, this is the Airbnb done.